Welcome back to the Delaware Way. There's a unique new program in the state of Delaware that hooks up the state library system with Spanish-speaking citizens of Delaware to afford them a better way of life. Annie Norman is the state librarian. Ronaldo Tello is the director of Delaware Hispano Magazine. And Guadalupe Castaneda is a volunteer program coordinator of Plazas Comunitarias. Thank you all for being here. I guess they're two of the key words, Plazas Comunitarias. What is that and how is the state library involved?
Well, Ronaldo had come to me because there was this great program that the Mexican consulate was offering, which was elementary school in Spanish online for Spanish-speaking adults. And he said there was some problem implementing it and with some of the libraries, so I looked into it and said, well, what's the problem? Well, it was a concern about signing a document with a foreign country. And I was like, oh yeah. So I went to the Department of State in Delaware, and so they clarified, well, yes, you may not sign a treaty, but yes, since this agreement was already established by the federal government with Mexico, then it was okay to sign for a local participation. So that got that challenge out of the way, and then we were able to proceed.
Explain what the program does.
It does a lot. First of all, through an online system, it teaches, and with the help of volunteers, it teaches to read and write. It teaches basic education so people can get their primary education certification and secondary, and really moving people towards higher levels of work and studies. Some of the people that are graduating are looking into careers, and you know, Hispanics in general are a community that really like to get better in life, business owners, etc. And whatever we can give to the community so they can achieve this independence, I think it's a great thing.
Guadalupe, you raised an important point. The high tide raises all ships. You brought up the point that it doesn't just help the Spanish-speaking community, it benefits us all.
People, they want to be more successful in this country. They want to continue their studies, and this is great opportunity for everybody who speaks Spanish.
5 months the program's been around.
Correct.
What's the success rate been?
Well, Guadalupe has 17 students in the program. She's just asked me for more space, so if we can give her more space, she can take some more students, and she has quite a demand and a waiting list. So I'm going to follow up with the libraries and see if we can get some more space.
Go ahead.
And I was going to say that there are fantastic stories in the students. There is a 73-year-old woman from Mexico who has 7 children, and she is learning to read and write for the first time. And she says she wants to do this because she wants to become a citizen. She's a resident of the United States, and that's her desire. She's doing it. Then we had in the inauguration this certified nurse crying and talking about her dad, who is in his 60s, and he is learning to write his name for the first time. So I think it's heartbreaking, but we also see people that are graduating already. I think there are a couple, and they are saying, well, now I want to learn a career. Now how do I start a business? So I think this is really waking this desire of getting better in life in our community.
I want to talk about the election and the change in administration from Donald Trump all the way down. And if there are concerns about the continuation of programs like this because of a change in administration and a change in philosophy?
I think the Hispanic community is a community that no matter what is put in front of us, we try to improve, we try to overcome, and I think we will see these students and all the other members of the community showing their desire to really get better, to become entrepreneurs, to get a career, and to help their children go to college. we will work a lot, and we will show that as a community.
Guadalupe, you do wonderful work. Did you want to say something? Go ahead.
I just want to say that please support this program because it's great. I saw many dreams there that people want to continue study. They want to be great in this country. I
Did you
hope.
say so many dreams there?
Yes, I saw many dreams
That's
there.
a wonderful way
Yes.
of putting it. Thank you so much.
Many,
Thanks
many
for being
dreams.
here. Annie Norman, State Librarian. Ronaldo Tello, Director of Delaware Hispano Magazine, an important figure in Delaware in an advocacy for the Hispanic community. And Guadalupe Castaneda, Volunteer Program Coordinator of Plazas Comunitarias. I'm Larry Menti. That wraps up the Delaware Way. Another Thing is next.